guys, we are going to be telling a story time. The time I went on a date with a criminal. He was a criminal, okay? Like, I'ma just hop into it. Old dude slid in my DMs, you know, regular behavior, it happens all the time. But he got some points with me because he stood in my DMs. It was a video of me, but I have my natural hair out. Especially because like when I looked at his profile, I was like, oh, that's different. Like, I don't know, like it just seemed like I would not be his type, right? But anyway, he was cool. Like, I don't remember what he said to me, but he was kind of direct. And I gave him my number, and I gave him my number. Eventually we started texting, and like he was cool. Like, he would FaceTime me on a regular like schedule. You know how, like, you know that one person that regularly scheduled, you already know, regularly scheduled, I'm gonna get my good morning text from this person. Like him, it was regularly scheduled. He FaceTimed me. It wasn't really like progressing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was cool, but that was literally it. We would get on FaceTime, we would talk a little bit. He'd be like, sometimes he'd be like, oh, you want me to get you this? Like, you want me to get you that? He'd be offering me stuff like I never even heard of. Like, he was like, you want me to buy you these no lacking shorts? And I was like, I had to Google it. I'm like, I don't damn know what no lacking shorts is. Like, what is no lacking? Like, what is that? We was not really like, you know, on the same page. We wasn't really connecting. Fast forward, I ended up getting booed up, LMA booed up, y'all. Like, I was in a committed relationship with my ex-girlfriend. So that happened, and then we broke up months later. All right, y'all. So here, this the tea, y'all. This the tea. So it's me and him had started talking November-ish. It's all the way, like, it gotta be past May. We had like started back text again. I don't know about how. I think he might have like came in my DMs again or whatever. He was cool, but it was nothing like I was ever really pressed about, you know what I'm saying? But you know, consistency goes a long way, and dude was consistent. So I was like, okay. I was in his city for like a prolonged period of time. He knew from like being on my Instagram and stuff, and like he really wanted to go out with me. Again, I was single, I was dating, I was out here in these streets. Okay. I was already planning on going to the movies, right? He was just like, he seen that, he's like, oh, what you doing, whatever. So anyways, we messaging back and forth, and then we get into him coming to the movies with me. So he supposed to come to the movies with me, y'all. Alright, so I waited on this man so long. The damn movie theater closed. It closed. This dude finally come, y'all. He did not tell me what kind of car he was driving. I didn't ask. I just ain't asked him a lot of questions. I had drove my car to the movie theater, but my car had issues. Like, really, I should not even have been driving my car. That car was running on a prayer. Hunty, like basically driving a Flintstone car, like. But I was just like, ain't finna be in the house, not me though. But I still knew I couldn't like drive around the whole city, so that's kind of why I was staying too, because I was like, he gonna come with his car, and then we can just go do stuff like freely. I don't have to worry about my car. Anyways, he finally come, y'all. This dude pull up in a, I don't know what kind of car you call it, but I know that car, somebody should have pulled him over and said this car is not safe or operable at all. Because what is like, my car was not safe or operable, but his see, because that's why I was not judging too, y'all, because it's not like I had like, I was driving a 2005 Chevy Trailblazer. I was not out here styling and profiling with my 2018 yet. And at this time too, this is at a point in my life where I was like, you know, when you think to yourself, you too good for some stuff, but you don't want to say that. Like, this was my point in my life where I realized, like, you too good for this, you need to leave. Like, I was not in that mentality yet. I was just in that mentality, like, let me stay humble, let me da da da. No. no, I ain't with that no more. But at this point, I was still like kind of in that mindset. I got in his car. His car was so loud. Like his car literally, like it sounded like a tow-up engine. Loud. A car sound like without the Cadillac converter type thing, whatever. It was loud. He had a giant crack on the dang car windshield. It was like, what? Like, he have no aux. Radio, it was only radio. The radio didn't even sound good, and his car was so low to the ground. I never felt like I felt like I was riding on the ground. I just was like, what is this? Like, but I'm just sitting there, cute, just me cute, and the passenger. Don't tell me why I did it, but I did. So anyways, we couldn't go to Frankie's, so they was closing or whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh, like it's literally at that point, y'all, it was so late. Like it was nighttime, like it was 10 something, like maybe even later. Like it was late, but I know it was at least, it was late, like it was at least around 10 something ish. So I found a place we could go get something to eat. It wasn't far. He went to go get gas. We pulled into the gas station, and y'all, I love me a cute little gas station picture montage, but I ain't never been more ashamed to be at the mother flipping gas station, because them bright lights, and I'm cute as hell in this raggedy, toe up, beat down, black, low to the ground, riding, not profiling, looking like it needs to be at the junkyard behind car with this dude who, now that I'm seeing him in person, I mean, he was cute in person still, but he was just not giving, y'all. Like the whole, but I was just like, girl, don't be superficial, put it past him. It's just a car, it's just a car, it's just a car. You got a hoopty too. Yo, this man, so embarrassing. Embarrassing, y'all. This man gonna get out of the car and dropped his, I'm not sure if I can say this on YouTube, but his rat-ta-ta-ta out his damn, out the back of his pants onto the ground. It just was on the ground. On the ground. And we're literally low to the ground. We right here. Here his rat-ta-ta-ta right here. Right there. Like, I was just like, so are you for real? So he pick it up, put it back in there real quick. Oh my bad. And like walk inside the gas station or whatever. And I was just thinking, this man ain't got no debit card. Can he hurry up? Like, and I think I had asked him to get me something to drink. Dude came back without my drink. Listen, I cannot stand people like that. Like, if you about to go walk inside the gas station to pay with cash, and I asked you to bring back some Starburst, I asked you to bring me back and you're not bringing me nothing back? See, cause no, I did not like that. But I was like, okay, we about to go get something to eat anyway. It's fine. He put gas in the car. We drive away. I was so happy to leave because I was seeing everybody in their cars, everybody living their life, and I was like, look at me over here struggling. We finally get to where we going. We go to Carolina Ale House. Boom, it's time for the food. Okay, we sit down. I'm looking at the menu. I ordered a little alcoholic beverage. I don't know what it was, but it was it tasted like tea and rum. It was nice though, but it was like kind of fruity too. Yeah. And he had been acting a little, you know, shy over the menu or whatever. Like, I was like, hey, what do you want? Like,
I don't know. I might get this. I might get that. I might get that. I don't know. I kind of already ate before I came. I don't know.
And I'm just thinking, you ate before you came? And then I was like, okay, because we wasn't originally going to go get food. So I was like, okay, that could make sense. I mean, that nigga took so damn long. He might as well have gotten food on the way. We were supposed to go to the movies, and we were supposed to go to Frankie's if the movies didn't work out. So anyways, I was like, whatever. I get my food. I got a Philly cheesesteak, y'all, with some thick steak fries. Food tastes good. So we asked the lady, could we get some extra napkins? cool, whatever. She's like, yeah, sure, whatever. She walk away, she come back, that is some hot sauce. Cause me, I like hot sauce. And she leaves, she come back, she done forgot. So I had to remind her again. You know what happens? When she came back, she had it. So, you know, we go through the, you know, the dinner, we watch a little bit of TV, we chat a little bit. He's still kind of boring. But I was just like, okay, whatever. I came, I saw, I didn't judge him prematurely, so whatever. So we're gonna fast forward to the end of the day. The check comes. And if it wasn't problematic before, this is where it became problematic. Oh boy really looked at me to pay. And when I say look to me to pay, when I go out on a date with somebody who they wanted me to go on a date, because mind you, I was gonna go to the mother flipping movies by myself. And he was like, no, let's go together. Like, no, I've been trying to see you. He was saying all this and all that. And my friend was like, girl, give him a chance. He can dress. He got shoe game. This nigga sat there and drank water while I ate. Nigga, I don't care. You can surf air, but as long as this check come out, you gonna pay it. Like, I just what? Like, what? Like, what? Like, it just was not, it was not clicking for me, because I'm just really trying to like, I'm just so confused. It don't make no sense. And with the job profession that he told me he had, it's no reason you shouldn't have no money. Cause how you up and you broke? I'm not in that life, but listen, I know a little something, and I know that's not how it work. He had me so tight, y'all.
Man, like, you really ain't got cash?
No, I don't have no cash. I don't carry cash on me. I don't have no cash. I'm telling him straight up, I don't have it. Of course I got money. I got way more money than you, my nigga, but still, like, I don't have it. Cause no, I'm not paying. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? Yo, he's talking about something.
Listen, I don't even pay for girls.
What? Huh? Pay for girls? What do you mean?
I don't even pay for girls' dinner. Like, I ain't never took nobody out to dinner before.
Huh? I'm even more confused now. So I instantly, in my head, I thought, so you a virgin? Cause you ain't never courted a woman? You ain't never courted a woman. I literally thought, I know he ain't getting no out here if he don't know how to court no woman. So what he do? How you get it? You're not courting women. You're not likable. You gotta be paying for it, or you gotta be a virgin. Anyways, that was the final straw. Cause you sat there. Why would you say we could go to dinner? Why would you sit there and let me order all this knowing you can't even pay? What? Why would, like, I was so confused because I've never been in no situation like that. All that other stuff, him being clumsy with his piece, him having the dusty, but taking a woman out, taking anybody, not even just women, period, just taking anybody out. You taking somebody out knowing you cannot afford it is dumb. Dumb. I do not care. Like, yo, so I get up, I'm just like, I'm not about to keep going back and forth with him about how, like, I don't have it. You need to figure something out.
You don't got a card?
Yes, I got a card, but with your profession, I'm not pulling it out around you. Psst, no. Anyway, well, I like my money. So I said, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. In this time, this is my time to call my girls, talk my trash, and also let him figure it out. Because when I get back, you need to have this situated. So I took a long break. I called my girl. I told her what was going on. She was like, he broke? Yo, like, yo. She was like, she was on 10. So she was like, bring me over there. I'm gonna cuss him out on the phone. So I said, girl, oh my gosh, no. And I said, hold on, let me put you on mute. I'm about to walk over there. So I go to walk over there. He's not there. I go outside. Be like, okay, he must have got it figured out. He's just ready to go because he is over this situation as I am. Child, I go outside. All I see is the little black two-seater noisy behind car, and hear the little ruckus running and the ruckus running and the ruckus running, and his behind in the front seat.
Come on, get in. Come on, get in. What you waiting on? Get in. Get in.
And I just looked at that man like, no. I did not care if he was my ride. I did not care if we knew each other for 10 years. In that situation, I was not about to get in that car with me. I did not care. I could not put myself through no more of that trauma. I said no. No. I have been nice this whole time. It's a hard no for me. I have tolerated enough. I have endured a struggle. This was a struggle. He sped off, mind you. He sped off. When I told him that, he was like, psh, and his little hoopty, like, he did not even care. He did not even argue. He did not even fight for my honor. The dude wasn't even like, no, I'm not finna leave you out here to the wolves. Nothing. He just left. And I was like, okay, well, what the hell? So I'm sitting there in the cold, in the middle of the night. I don't have Lyft or Uber on my phone at this point. Both of the apps had malfunctions for me that I hadn't like gotten around yet. So I couldn't even access or use those apps. I was just so livid because now I gotta call people and ask them to order me a Lyft. I call a different friend. So I call her and I'm like, Jay, this what happened to me. And she was like, girl, for real, why you do that? I was like, I don't know. And he been in my DM since last year. Last year trying to see me, and then he get to see me in this way he do. He got me out here looking busty. Yes, I sent her my address. I sent her where I needed to go. My Lyft is on the way. Tell me how long it's gonna be before the Lyft gets there. It's kind of cold at this point, so I want to go back inside. I go back inside and I see everything's cleared off. But my food, like I had to go food and it was gone. Like I wanted to take some food to go and it was gone. So the table was cleared off and I was kind of like, damn. Because I wanted the rest of that Philly cheesesteak for later. But anyways, so I went back inside and I don't know, like I just was like, I don't know why I went and I just wanted to know. I was like, I went to the back to see the service and I asked, did he pay you? And she was like, no. And I was like, and you ain't called the police? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay. Basically, she said it politely, but she just figured we just ate and left. And then on top of that, I really did not like, because he was like, and then even when, like, because when you go out to eat, you have to pay your bill and tip. I worked food service from 14 to about 20 years old. If you're not tipping people when you go out, stay home. For real. Like, no, for real. Get your food to go. Or something. Like, no, like, that's very ghetto. Like, he talked about something, I'm not tipping her, she forgot our napkins. Like, if you won't stop. She was friendly. She was pretty. Yes, you get tipped extra for being pretty. I like looking at people who look nice. Anyways, he knew he should have tipped her. She was like a cute little server. Like, she had long black hair. I'm about to describe her, but she was a baddie. Anyways. So, yes, like, and I was living for it. And just for him to be like, oh, she ain't even bring on napkins. Like, picking up the smallest little thing now. Like, being cheap. And no, I can't even say, because there's a difference between cheap and broke. He wasn't even cheap. He was just broke. And so, like, I was so upset, y'all. Like, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So I pay her. Yo, I ain't gonna say how much, but I left her a half T-tip. I don't know, I kind of felt a little bit uncomfortable still waiting in there. So I left. You know, shortly after my lift came, the lift hit me up. I told my friend I'm in the lift now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get inside. The lift is clean. The man is calm. It's a completely different, you know, change to how the rest of the night had been. He dropped me off my car. I got in my car and I drove back to my hotel. I went upstairs and I locked that door and I sat on the floor and I vented on my Instagram timeline. Shortly after I deleted it, but it was up there for a minute, and I ended up ending my nights safely, securely, away from that dude. I most definitely did block him on IG and block his number. No, he didn't. No, he did not ever ask me did I make it back, because he had ample time to ask me. No, he did not care. Clearly he didn't care because he left me at the dang restaurant. Like, I mean, it was already bad, but he just, like, everything was bad and he somehow found a way to make it worse. And I think the most off-putting thing was, dude told me he had just bought that car. I was just trying to fathom how you bought a car like this. How you bought the car and it came like this. They slapped your head, sir. The car not supposed to come looking like this. Ain't no way. I never spoke to old dude again, clearly. Like, why would I ever speak to him again? He never got no hug, no kiss. Of course, no, none of that from me. Honestly, I don't know what I learned from that. It just solidified to me to not date broke dudes. And don't date broke dudes. Always have an escape plan from a date, because you don't want to be outside a restaurant being that girl. I don't know. I mean, it's probably a lot more morals I can come up with, but at this point, it's 2:13 in the morning. And I didn't even finish the tweet I was writing before I even started this video. Like, my mind is everywhere. So I hope this come out okay after I edit it, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, that sleep kicked in. Somebody eat some cookies, drink some water, and go to bed. But if you like this video, if you want to hear more stories, I kind of want to also do the best day, because that was an interesting story too. But yeah, good night, y'all. I'm so sleepy.